All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a video on something that I personally think is very interesting, man. And I was watching a video that I've posted on the channel about how somebody asked the AI, artificial intelligence, which we call as Israelites, artificial idumia. It was asking it some questions, and ultimately it led to talk of the Motb. Now, certain things that the other person that was talking on the camera was getting wrong in regards to prophecy and stuff like that, but they was right about how this word that you can see on the screen right now, right, that begins with N and ends in K, right, the Nora, Link word that you can see on the screen, right, it was asking whether that is linked to the Motb, and then it didn't answer, but we already know as Hebrew Israelites that it is, right? The Motb is the micro C-hip, which the Nora, Link, is the version of it that goes in your forehead, right? Now, I looked up something that I seen on the internet, and it was whether the gematria, someone said that word that you can see with Nora, Link, that in the gematria, which is like a number coding thing, is that it equals 666. And I looked it up, and I was like, let me see if that's true. But it was a Hebrew one, an English one, and a simple one, and it gave different numbers. So I was like, you know what though, because I know that when we read the scriptures, and it's mad that when I went on Google and I typed in a Greek gematria, look at what's written there. It's literally got a quote of Revelation 13 and verse 18 on there, man, which says, "Here is wisdom. He that have understanding, let him count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, right? Which in other versions it says 666, which 3 scores is 60, and then the 6 would be 666, right? But I was like, yo, let me just type it into this as well, because we know that when you look up the 666, that it is Shai say stigma in the scriptures, right, which equals 666, right? And this particular guy that has that company, that is that Nora, Link word, he uses Greek symbols for his company name, right? But you're going to see what I've already seen anyway. So lucky, I apologize for kind of the long way that I've got to this point, but I'm going to click submit now after I've typed in this word, and we're going to see what number it equals. Now, forget the coding system, even if it didn't have it as what you're going to see on the screen, even if it didn't come up as this way, right? We already still know what the Motb is, but you're going to see, like I've already seen, and I'm going to press the submit button now, and we're going to see what it equals, right? You see? You see? You see it right there? It's right there, man. It's come up right there, no? Am I wrong? Am I wrong on that? Or has it not come up as that? Has it not come up as that? Now, let me just type in another word just to see if, like, let me type in the word son and see what, if anything, what comes up, man, because this website could be dodgy, right? All right, and as you see there, it comes up with matches for 320. So when I typed in the word son, it came up with the word 320. Let me just type in another word. Let me type in woman, right? Because I just want to see. So there we go. Because I just wanted to see if it's not coming up correct. Now let me type back in that word again, right? Let me type back in that word again, and as you can see, it's what's came up on the screen, man. Right? It came back up on the screen. Now, I'm not saying that all this gematria stuff is anything that we need to be worrying about, right? But I think it's interesting that that's what's came up on the screen, man. Right? Because we already know what the Motb is. We already know. Even if this thing said, nah, it isn't that. We already know what time it is. And I'm going to test this out again on another Greek gematria website, if I can find another one, and see what comes up with that as well. Because I think that that's very interesting, man, because Esau can't hide his plans, man. Yahweh's going to reveal him, and the Esau ultimately doesn't want to hide. He's hiding his plan for a time, but eventually he wants people to bow down to what he's talking about, man. And that's why he's revealing what he really does, all the freaky sexual things that these people in the society have to do to make it. He's revealing all of that because he basically wants them to know how wicked the world is and accept it anyway. And Revelation 19 and 20 says that people are deceived into taking the Motb. Right? People are deceived into taking the Motb, but the deception is that it's not the Motb and that this is just a good thing to do. The deception is that, okay, all the things I'm telling you are for the benefit of you. Just bow down and this is the best way to do things, man. And I'm going to end the video there, man. I just thought that was interesting and thought I'd share it with the Akim and elders, apostles and brothers or whatever, man. And I'm going to say shalom to the elect, shalom.